Okay, so this is called Bonfire Babe, and it was from this month's subscription box. I apparently all my scissors are out. And I wanted to wear it by itself because it's, you guys, it's so pretty. I hope I like it as much on because I know that it won't be quite as bright when it's on. So what I want to do first, because I have to stretch this to get them to fit, I'm going to put that on this finger. Um, and then hopefully I'll have enough for my pinkies. I think they're about the same. Um, they do have lines. Do you see that? Can you see the lines? No, that doesn't bother some people. It bothers me. Okay, it just does. If it doesn't bother you, that's fabulous. Stretching it is not going to help, but I'm stretching it the same way the lines are going, so I'm hoping that it won't be a problem. Things I could have gone over further on the other side. Oh, I should have showed you the back. I'll show you the back here in a minute. Um, I actually really like the tribal art, but one of my siblings was into that sort of thing, so it used to be a big thing 20 years ago. Like people were just into it. They did a lot of tattoos, like tribal art tattoos. Hopefully my audio is not special this time. Last time I unplugged my camera and plugged it back in, or I did something because my screen went weird. And it turns out that the screen just does that sometimes, but it hadn't ever done it for me before, and I'd been using it for a while. But my husband said, no, it just does that. So it wasn't the camera, it was the monitor. Now, I'm not planning on putting anything over the top of this, so we'll see what happens. See if it cracks super quickly. It's a glitter, but it's not like glitter over the top of glitter. It's more like just a dusting of glitter. So, um, it might crack easily. I will still put top coat over it, but I'm not putting like, so this fits on this finger like perfect, but it's not long enough. So I think I can just repurpose it for my pinkies. So I know with pinky this, I needed to use 2.5 when I mixed it because, it's not straight. Come on, don't be a pain. Because, there wasn't enough design strips to make sure that all of the mixes got a design strip, and I think one still wound up not having a design. I can't remember for sure. Okay, let's see here. Because I do want to make sure that I get some of that purple on there. It's a little bit weird right there. So there is like a milky backing, but it is kind of sheer. Like if you wanted to put white, it would make it brighter. Or if you put another color under it, you would probably slightly change the hue of the strip. So if you put black under it, it would probably slightly change it. Here I can show you a little bit. So like if you put it over yellow, not even that. Hold on. Okay, so if you put it over yellow, maybe not as much as you want. If you put it over white, it's gonna make it a little bit brighter. If you put it over, I don't have black. This is not black, but it's pretty close to black. Anyway, the best way to do that is to take the smallest pinky and use the smallest pinky on here like this. Oh, look, I have one. So here, I'll show you again. Let's see here. Let's use this as an example. So see, over a darker color versus over white. Over red, it almost like disappears some of it, right? Versus white, versus like a dark color. Um, Over yellow, it would give it a slightly more. See, here I have it on. See, like I think that would look really cool. Although this has a tendency to turn brown. This also kind of changes a little bit. Like over a darker color. That's kind of cool. Over white, over dark color. This one's even more sheer because it doesn't have like that milky color to it. This is the one that has that side peep that looks like like a nail has grown out. I don't know. Some people like it and some people don't like it. So it is what it is. Where'd the other piece go? Did I throw it away? Oh, it's right here. All right, guys. I'm losing my mind. Losing my marbles. I do wish that it was a little bit more like rich, a little bit darker, a little bit bolder. I feel like it just doesn't happen. For some reason, Color Street is like allergic to that bold color. For some reason. I don't know why. They just are. They're allergic. I wonder if I didn't get that on very well. I think I got it on crooked. A little bit crooked. Did I do that on this one? Yes, but I didn't do it. Because their fall release is It looks like something I would love for a spring release. Let's put it that way. Like I like a lot of the sets, but they're I would wear them in the spring. I wouldn't wear them. Only the purple one that was released. This almost turns like a maroon color off of the. See how it kind of changes. I still like it, but it's not as gorgeous as. I have to decide if I want to do the thumbs, the tribal, or keep them for an accent finger. So I think they're the same. Interesting. Okay, well, I should have put this over yellow. I think it would have been easy. Or something like toffee nut probably would have been really good. So you haven't worn it yet. So you have one bold. I would put it over a white or a tan color. Oh, I might have none. Because this is my teeny tiny short one that we broke. Okay, let's make sure we find the right side. One side is very smooth. Oh, that didn't work at all. Good lord. Oh, I don't know. I think that's gonna be too short. Well, maybe not. I think I might have put it on crooked though. Whoops. That's why I like to cut them in half and not do what I did. But I was gonna put the rest on my pointer finger. So that's why I did that. You want to make sure that it's under the cuticle, not over the top of the cuticle. I'm hoping these don't shrink a whole bunch. My last one that I wore under Monarch, I didn't have any shrinking. What is going on there? A big bubble? Weird. I'm pretty sure I think it's like that. I think that's kind of cool, even though I don't really care for this really pale color. I feel like it looks like it, I don't know. I like the effect that it has on there. I'm gonna do these because I can use this later as an accent. And I like this smaller one. So, that's interesting. I don't like the lines. Hit it slightly at a slant like that because my nail is at a slant right there. And hopefully that's long enough. I guess I should have. Yeah, should be fine. Seems like this is pretty many bubbles. Hmm. Yeah, that over slightly further than I want to. I like the big thumb because it's slightly bigger, and I would rather trim the excess than have it be too small. I know that's not what they say on the packaging, and if you don't mind having part of your nail showing, then that's fine, but that is not the goal for me. The goal is for it to look like it grew out like that. I'm really not. Not pretty. I think it's really, really pretty. I hope you guys can hear me okay. My speaker is right there, right above this. My speaker, I don't remember what it's called, you guys. My speaker. My microphone. Good lord. Okay. Let's see if this perforates. You never know, it might perforate. Oh, look at that, it did. Not perfectly because of the glitter, but that's a bit crooked. This one is not as slant, so ideally I would be doing my other fingers first. So when I do that, I'm just slightly tugging at the end, just slightly. Apparently you can't put the curls on that way, it doesn't work. Anyway, yeah, ball release, I'm sure you guys have all seen it by now. Because it was released Friday for people to order, but they've had assets and stuff for a while. So they got it when they went to their conference thing. The stylist did. I will be mixing the two art sets. There's like a flower set and then there's one with writing on it. But I did get 2 sets to mix because um, they're not dual-ended and they're not. Um, some of them have ombres and some of them have. I'm not even sure what to call that. Art with not dual-ended art, and the ombres are not dual-ended, so it's just kind of a nightmare to mix. I saw people mix it already, and they just didn't worry about it. They just mixed it the way that they normally would if it looked like this, or even like that. And some of the mixes were really good, but I was like, I'm not going to. Where did I put that? I won't wear it like that because my hands won't. I don't understand why I don't have a 4-strip plate. Like, what happened to it? I must have thrown it away. There's a 3-strip. It's a little dusty for some reason. Um, like a lot. It's like one. I cut it slightly bigger because the 4-strip is my preferred strip. I didn't do my cuticles like I normally do. I'm really lazy. But I soaked my nails in oil for a good hour. And then I just like did this. So hopefully that's good enough. Hopefully. I always feel like I put this on crooked. Like every single time. Maybe my nail is just crooked. I know this one is. Oh, yeah, look, it's like that. Oh, sorry, I bumped the camera. My forehead. I have a ring light, so hopefully you guys can see better when I put this stuff on. I've had that for a while. Oh, so my skin. There you go. These are a little bit shorter than I would like them to be. Still these two. Oh, and apparently I'm moving right there. Let's see if I can shift down a little bit. Sometimes we do that, but then it looks like they grow out at the top. But I feel like that's better than a chip. So let's see this one. Oh, you guys, I put the long one on my short nail. That's really special. It's really annoying. Can you believe that I just did that? I needed to put it on this one. Maybe this is the short one. I don't remember now. Maybe not. I really need to save a four strip. I have it in there. I don't know what the heck happened to it. Yes. It's really sticky. Like, I'm not sure why it's so sticky. Usually it's easy to pull back up and readjust, but do you see how it's like doing it? It's really sticky. So we booked everything for Hawaii, for our Hawaii vacation. Um, seems like I don't like perfectly. Is it? I wonder if that's a bubble. That's what it looks like. It looks like a bubble. Or if I didn't get all my nail polish off. I can't tell. Okay. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Because I'm gonna go swim tomorrow night and um just wants to wrinkle at the bottom for some reason. Isn't it? Okay, well hopefully top coat will help that. I would to do oh boy, this one, but this is a mess. I don't really want to put that on. I put this on. I'll just add more sparkles to it. I think that's probably fine. This back. I haven't had cracking or chipping with this one either, so I mean a thin strip like this without doubling it with something else is more likely to do that anyway, but like I haven't had any like the Starly seems to work as well as the gel setter. I need to order more, but I really need to just order more. I don't want to pay their shipping, it's like $7. It is flat rate though, so if I got like 4 bottles of it, I think they have free shipping if you order a certain amount, but it's a lot. It's like $85 or $100 or something. So this one is called Stars, I think. Yeah, Stars. No, it's upside down. Stars. And apparently didn't turn that part right there. I feel like the Starly does take a little bit longer to dry than Stacy's or the other one, but I did want a thicker one on. See, let's not dry it, and the other ones would have been dry already. But yeah, what do you think? I think it's really pretty. I'm sure that there's other people that have worn basically exactly this already online, but I feel like that's a really cool effect. I do wish it was a little bit darker and bolder. Like, I don't feel like it's as bold as it is, in the package. Um, the purple is like more of a maroon, and the pink, that's more pink and then more orange. But I think putting yellow underneath of it would be really cool. Oops, that just came out of there. Come on, go ahead. Okay. So I do still want to do this. And I think I will put Stacy's quick dry on top. But this still looks a little streaky. Make sure I manage to paint make sure to put so much. I do still have the magnetic one that just came out recently. I am still hunting wearing that. I just wanted to wear this more. See, I have it right here. I need to though, because I need to decide if I'm gonna mix with these or not. Because people said that they shrank and I don't wanna probably put a disclaimer. Possible shrinking, non-issue. Okay. It's good for now. I'll talk to you guys later.